Straw Hut Media.
Xanax is the only thing I care about. And I took my last one yesterday.
From Straw Hut Media, this is Brandi Glanville Unfiltered.
Hi, Rye.
Hi, Brandi.
How are you?
Tired.
I know.
How are you? You start tired too.
I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Like I was driving last night for 5 hours, and
that's what I want to actually ask you about. Is you've been to LAX before?
Yeah. So I got there fine.
Okay.
But I realized when I tinted my windows in my car, I blacked them out, right? And then I wanted the front darker, and they told me not a good idea. I said,
illegal,
just
right?
do it. No, I don't think it was illegal. No one's pulling you over for that.
Yeah.
So I said, just do it. It looks weird if you can see out the front. It needs to be darker.
Yeah.
So when I drive at night, I can't fucking see anything.
That's
it's
why
too
you
dark.
don't like driving at night.
Exactly.
I thought it was like you're just getting old or
Fuck
something.
you.
Well, I thought
I can't see out of my window.
When you said it so
It does
casually,
sound very
yeah.
we were talking about that. Like I slipped and I fell in the bathroom and I had the concussion. I'm like,
Oh
wow,
my
it's
God.
like a senior moment.
When you told me that story, I was like,
Oh my God,
you're lying to me. You're joking right now.
No, but
I couldn't
everyone's
believe it.
fallen, and like even Mason falls in my bathroom. Did you see that cupboard in the kitchen is off?
Yeah, what happened?
I opened it. Well, it's actually my son.
Okay.
He opened it.
Okay.
It was actually me. It's a long story.
I'm just so confused right now.
Yeah. So I
I'm
go to
so
shut it, and it just comes flying at my head or Mason's head.
The
whole cupboard this way, and I jump back, and this close to getting my and I picked it up. It's so heavy.
That door is that heavy?
Yes.
Really?
So the hinges, I had a handyman come out. He said the hinges are too little to hold such heavy weight.
And that's what it came with, right?
And they're all loose. So I called the landlord and
man.
No, I think he's going to fix it. I haven't checked my emails yet, but there's like 3 more that are loose that I'm afraid to open.
Yeah.
That's why all that fruit is on the table.
Okay.
Did you see that it says I love you?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you
part.
got to look at it. I made it for Mark.
Aww.
But I love you too.
Aww.
So today we have he doesn't know, he's like one of my favorites from Below Deck. But we have, and he also does Galley Talk, and I really agree with most everything he says.
Oh, I talked to him a little bit before.
Well, should we say his name?
Yeah, well, they'll see it. It's in the title.
Well, Kyle. We can't pronounce his last name. He's South African, but it's like Dijon.
Viljoen or Viljoen.
We don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
Not sure. And actually, we don't say it in the.
No, we didn't find out. We still don't know.
He's feisty though. Is what I like.
He's super feisty. I like it, and he's sassy. That's what it is. And he does not put up with anyone's shit. And he's a hard worker.
Yeah,
I can't stand the ones that don't work. Like.
What do you mean by don't work?
They go on and they don't want to work. And they just want to be on TV.
I see.
And so they didn't realize that you're actually...
Oh, I have to work now.
Yeah, you have to
I'm
work.
like on a boat.
Yeah. But he came in he's just authentic.
He is.
Like not for the camera. And like nothing was for the camera. That's just who he is.
I love it.
And like other people were doing things for camera that drive me crazy because you can tell they just want to be on TV. So that's not Kyle. And I think we're going to get along very good.
Yeah.
But if we don't, I'll be sad. But we'll see.
No, you will.
All right, let's bring him on. I'm such a huge fan of Below Deck, and then I watch you on Galley Talk as well. And I remember when you hurt your foot, when you like fell and hurt your ankle, I felt so bad, but I felt like you didn't want to leave the show as much as you didn't want to leave the boat.
No, I actually, I didn't want to leave the show. Look, Below Deck was definitely a huge experience for me, and especially coming into the Bravo family as well. I never knew, like coming across from South Africa, landing up in the US, I had no friends or family here whatsoever. So when I got introduced into the Bravo family, I was like, you know what, this is a blessing beyond. And I didn't want to lose that aspect. Naturally, I do throw myself down the stairs if I want to get out the job, but this wasn't the case. This was like me legitimately.
Right. No, I thought I felt so horrible for you because for me, you're so entertaining. And like some of the ones, the newer ones, I don't even remember their names. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm not good with change. And I like to see the same people over and over again, or I get very upset. that's why I'm not as like Below Deck Adventure. I don't know any of their names. You know, I'm sorry, I just don't. I'm not being a bitch. It's just, it wasn't my jam. Like, I'm involved with feisty, like Kate Chastain and I met and we fell in love. Like, we're like besties
definitely.
now. Like, it was either going to be that or we were going to murder each other. It was going to be one or the other. But like, I liked that she was always on. I liked that Hannah was always on. I liked that you were on because you like, I know your name. I remember the dildo that you put on. I'm like, that could have gone awry for you. But I just feel like, are you going to go back? Would you go back?
Well, you know what? That's one thing I always say. I enjoy watching, especially shows and relating to people, because what we do is reality TV. So it's like you can relate to a concept or a construct of a person. Like I relate to you a lot. By the way, my fiancé is obsessed. My PR team is obsessed. Listening into the background, I was like, damn it, I'm watching another episode. So yeah, it's nice to have that reoccurring faces all the time because you see how they develop in life. And you know,
I wanted for you, like I want when you met that guy on the boat and you were like, like, I've never, and you kissed him and I was like, I cried. I cried with you. But like I was involved in like your guys' relation, like the history of the people I like. And then they bring on these new idiots and I'm like, I can't watch this. I really need my same people back.
Honestly, I get some invites on my Insta, and obviously it's a verified account. I'm like, who the hell is this? And I'm starting to learn some of the cast as they come through as well from the Below Deck. But I've never really paid attention to Below Deck. I was thick of it, busy yachting. And when I had my audition, I had a one-time audition. I remember I was so drunk on tequila, just got off a charter. And
perfect. They're like, we need him.
Facts. They literally looked at me. I'm like, listen, I need to apologize. I'm a bit tipsy right now. And they said, you're hired. So I'm like, okay, This is what this job's going to be about.
But the good thing about you is like you can party, but I don't think anyone ever complained about your work. Like you always got everything done.
Well, not always.
Well, it seemed that way. Like it never seemed like you were lagging. Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing. That's what people got it twisted. They like thinking the whole time, you know what, Kyle. And you know what? Most of the flack I've received was from my actual, in this case, it was reality teammates, castmates, boatmates, whatever you want to call them. People that I don't even talk to nowadays. But anyway, they were the ones giving me most of the shit. They were the ones giving me most of the problems by saying you're not working. But if you look at the service aspect of things, honey, things are happening around you and you're just living your best life. Yeah.
And honestly, they're saying that just to have something like, so if you say it, it is reality. It's on the show. So then people are thinking it, even if it's not happening. So you can say whatever you want and then it's out there in the world for people to absorb. But that's not really like, do you feel like some of the people had come in and watched Below Deck before and been a fan and then kind of were making TV? I mean, I know that with Below Deck, you guys actually have to fucking work, and that's why I watch it because it's not like Housewives where you just go in, have a dinner, throw some wine, and leave. Like you guys are doing manual labor all day and filming. I would be a wreck. I would like need a lot of pills for all of that.
So all I want to know is, number one, where do I sign up for Housewives? Because that sounds right up my gig to throw a bunch of wine all over the show. But I mean, a lot of people did have that pre-concept of seeing Below Deck and coming in and this is how I'm going to act to bring the drama or act to be this type of person. I'm like, girl, slap the hell out of you. This is not who you are. Don't try and be pretentious. It's not a good look on you. So last season. But with myself, I never watched one of the episodes. Never knew what Bravo was, you know?
Wow. And, I think you're the only person on the planet that didn't know because it's like, that's the number one show on Bravo is Below Deck. It's
100%, and Mediterranean specifically, which I vouch for so lovingly. I mean, you just spoke to Sandy recently and you know how much I absolutely adore her. Such a good spirited woman and very intellectual. But nonetheless,
she's feistier than people think. Like we had to cut a lot of shit out because we were going in and we're like, we have to take this out. I'm like, you guys, she's calm, but she has like some spitfire in her for sure.
she has this way of saying, you know what, I'm going to beat you up without saying I'm literally going to murder you right now. She has this calm, collective way where I think people like you and I could safely say, we're going to say it, and you can hear that we're pissed off and we're upset. Yep. You know, but that being said, you know, the classmates came in, they tried their luck with me, especially Natalia. God, me and her will never see eye to eye. I cannot, kill me dead. I'm over this already. I need my break.
I could not. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, that was the most annoying. She's the most annoying person on the planet. And I felt sorry for the chef, to be honest, because she's just a mind fuck. And then to like have her with, I was just so annoyed with it, but I was so happy to tune in to really not like her.
Yeah, no, it was, you know, it's one thing being there and it's one thing working with her. Like, my anxiety went straight through the roof. You know, I literally, I got to a point where, you know what, I'm the type of person, if you're going to push me and push me and push me, and eventually I'm a raging bull and you better fucking run. You know, that's the point where you lost me. But there's a lot of time I give you opportunities to rectify yourself, collect your thoughts, get your shit together, and then come back and try it again. But clearly that never worked. So I had to put a stop to it. And you know what? I'm not proud that she brings the side out of me. I'm like, I don't want to be an ugly and nasty ass person. But, you know, nonetheless.
I think that, I don't think that anyone thought that, because honestly, we all were feeling the same way as you. Like, so annoyed, and I can't imagine actually being there and having to see it constantly, even when you're not filming. I don't know what I would have jumped off the boat, and I can't really swim, so I couldn't eat. I wanted to throw shit at my TV. She was so and
I wanted to throw her. That's not even on my TV. I'm still keeping that. I paid cash for that shit. Many times I wanted to throw her overboard, the exact same thing, but yeah, there's just a way that these people really know that they can get to you. That's the problem. They learned your trigger system so well. They learned what pisses you off and what exactly to say, and they know it's going to work. That's what pisses me off, is the fact that you know you can do it.
We can't change our number.
No ways.
No, I tried. I'm like, I'm not going to do this, but everyone has my number. They know if they come for me, I'm very reactionary, and I feel like you're the same way, and I'm going to say it. I can't hold on to it, but
no.
I think that everything, I'm a fan of yours. I think that everything.
Thanks, Brandi. Vice versa.
Oh, thanks.
Are we having a little goal moment right now?
Yeah. And I love Aisha, even though she was a little cold. You can tell her this. She was a little cold to me at BravoCon. But because I was probably tipsy, but I'm like, I love you. I mean, I kind of went up to all the below deckers.
I had the same thing. I was friends with Aisha. Well, I still am friends with Aisha, but that time we just knew each other. And then I saw at BravoCon, by the way, I'm so sorry I missed you. I was running around with all the people in the crowd. I was living my best life.
Oh, I was just telling, my friend is here, Mia, and I was just saying, I felt like a rock star at BravoCon. You know what I mean? When you walk out and you, like, all those people are there. I mean, I wish my family could have been there to be like, oh my God, you actually do something. But
well, that was the funny thing, because you know that BravoCon works. I know we're still talking about Aisha, but I'll jump into that.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place today.
I know, I'm the exact same. We might as well just continue this for the next 6 hours. If you got things to do, cancel it.
No, my friend's here. She's sleeping, so we're good.
I feel like I should be doing the same. So yeah, with BravoCon, I never managed to get a ticket for myself bought. I had to purchase my own ticket. That's what people don't know.
What are you talking about?
I had to purchase my own ticket off the internet, and I attended the event by myself. And
you attended it, and you weren't invited.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I was not the first time either, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, but then I learned that the previous year's season, so I was just fresh. So opportunities are that we're looking at this BravoCon. By the way, I'm really hoping it is Vegas.
Oh, you're going for sure. The fact that you're on Galley Talk, you're going for sure.
But I want to be in the Vegas vibe. I mean, these are the rumors. That's exactly where I want to go. Vegas.
Yes, let's do it. I was just there. Ooh, Jesus.
Do you remember anything? Blanked out completely?
Yeah, I remember everything. People drink to forget. Like, my memory is, my brain is like a steel clamp. When I'm wasted, I remember everything. And then my friends remind me the next day, which is that a friend? If they have to, do you know what you did? I'm like, yeah bitch, I do. So shut up.
No, they just
But
want to remind you of how crazy and insane you are and how addicted to your character they are as a person. Like, I don't blame them. I would remind you religiously. I'll show you the photos. Too.
yeah, no, that's a real friend. When they're like, click, click. But so you attended, this is interesting. You attended BravoCon as like you purchased a ticket and you went, did you get to see your friends and then go backstage?
So when I initially, as I told you, I had to purchase my own ticket, and it was first time attending BravoCon too. So I was so excited. I remember wearing this crazy outgoing suit, but I loved the colors. I pitched up there. I went through the general entry by the door. And by the second I got there, people started realizing who I was. And I was like in a complete blank of awe. Like, what is going on
you're
right
like
now?
Did you feel like a rock star? It was like...
Honey, she felt rich.
Yes. Yep. It's like throwing that. That's very scary.
Yeah,
like I would
was.
feel like a little overwhelmed because like there's no security. There's no one like helping you.
Look, it's a different story of you pitching up that way and me pitching up that way. Brandi is a household name, honey, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. When I got into Bravo, people were like, Brandi, 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 Brandi. That's the first words that uttered out of their mouths. Still to today. So I just want to commend you for that. You've made it into many homes. But, you know.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, it depends what it was for. Did you get paid or not? That's what we look at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So with the BravoCon situation, it was, went through general entry, but I realized, the setup wasn't allowing you guys to interact much with the people, like in the middle of them.
Yeah, we had like 30 minutes, and then we had different venues we had to go to. So they had and there's a line for people, and like all of my things were drinking events, so of course I was pretty wasted. Everyone's like, why? Brandi was drunk. I'm like, I had like every event was sip wine with me, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do? Not sip wine with everyone?
That's exactly what was on the invite. Sip and drink and do it all together. But nonetheless, I made it through with all the people, and the crowds were going crazy, which I really appreciated. It was overwhelming in the beginning, but I've never been in a platform like that. I'm not doing this for any stardom or fame and jack shit. Like, this is who I am from the get-go till the end.
You can tell you're not pretending. I mean, I can tell when people are like authentically themselves or they're acting for the show. And when they're acting, I just don't like them. I'm just like, okay, you've seen this show. You're doing too much. Get out of my TV.
You're really trying. So, I mean, I meant to see Aisha there once. We planned an after party after the ball. And she managed never to come. And I was kind of upset because we planned this ahead. And I said to Aisha, like, why would you ditch me last minute? Like, I'm pissed off. And she says to me, which I think was exceptionally well put, and this could probably explain why you guys didn't have that immediate energy.
Yeah.
She was so into it and making sure, she says, people paid to come to this event to see us. People came to meet me, and that's what I want to do, is be around the people that did the most. So I'm like, you know what? That's completely understood. You have a program and time schedule, and she was so in her mind. But honestly, I think she was living her best life.
Well, yeah, absolutely. She had like she was definitely like dripping with all the, you could tell like she would look great, but she had like a big PR team. I'm like, girl, I mean, that's a lot. Come on. I mean,
literally,
it was a lot.
I just beat my face with a quick Sephora 30% discount at my house, and I pitched up at the event looking snatched.
Yeah, we were just like, we all had the same makeup team. So we were like all just in one room getting ready, and then went like, but I will sit and like when I did my book signing, like I'm the same way. I work hard. I can drink and work hard, but I'm not leaving even if it's an hour. If there's still a line, I'm going to sit there. I'm going to sign every book. I'm going to talk to every person. And it does annoy some people, but like Ryan, like who wants to leave all the time. I'm like, I can't leave. These people came, they stood in line for this long. I'm going to stay and finish it. So I understand that, but I love her on the show. But I guess I was just feeling like she was going to talk about butt shit or something when I saw her. Because she's, you know what I mean? Like, be like herself on the show.
Listen, I'm gay and I should be into butt stuff. But I've never met someone that talks so much about butts and poop and everything.
It is she's so pretty, and then she's so crass because I love like talking about sex, but all like the stuff that comes. No, I don't talk bathroom stuff. We don't talk. But I mean, like, no, I'm not a bathroom humor girl. But like, I was expecting her to be more outgoing, I guess, and I was just like, wow, you're fancy. That's all. But tell her that I really like her, and I think she's pretty, I guess.
Well, I will eventually when I do see her. But now she's doing that. What I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, Australia.
No.
Dead ass. And I've been watching these trailers and I'm like, there is not a living shit. Like, I would enter Survivor only because I can lose a massive amount of weight without paying anything. I would
be the first person out. I would never. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out Here. I actually watched it when Heidi and Spencer were on like years ago.
Oh, I
think I love them. They're my friends, kind of. So,
back in the heel days.
Yeah, right. So I like that show, and I love Australia. I think I would do it. I would do it, but I'm jealous a little bit because Australia has the hottest guys ever. I went there for like a party, and that sounds crazy, but they paid me. And the guys are all so hot. Every single guy. I was like living my best whole life. I mean,
you were thinking, what the hell am I even doing right now in California? I don't deserve this. I've been through it. Let me start a new life.
I was just like, kids, go move in with your dad. I'm moving. I'm kidding. I love my kids. Just jokes, kids, even though they are very dirty. Wait, back. So what else were we talking about? So Aisha, so she did that. Well, yeah, I'll talk to her about it at some point.
But you know what's so crazy? I see all these women and I'm not crazy in a bad way, but I'm like, fuck yes, go girls. You know why?
Yeah.
Because, do you remember Courtney? She was with MZ. They had
I love Courtney.
Okay. We live for Courtney.
By the way, she's stunning in person. I mean, she looks pretty on TV, but in person, she looks like a CoverGirl ad. It's insane. She's just flawless. And she's sweet. And I'm like, twerk your life away. Like when people are like, stop twerking, I'm like, twerk forever. Like,
live it.
I love you.
Be your best self. Yeah, she literally feels all her oats with a bit of honey dripping on that too. But I mean, she did the Challenge UK, which I'm
Jesus.
like, I'm like, not in a million years would I ever imagine myself doing any of these crazy competitions.
Oh, no, you're going to do one and you're going to love it. I promise. You'll do one. It's going to happen. They're so fun. Honestly, they're really fun.
Wait, have you been on one or two?
I haven't been on the challenge. I've done like Celebrity Big Brother UK, and I did another show in UK, like a Celebrity Coach Trip, and then I've done a lot. I've pretty much done every show you could ever think of, and then I did Big Brother here. The first Celebrity Big Brother, and it's like, it's like manipulation, and I'm not good at that. If I don't like you, I'm going to tell you immediately. That didn't work for me.
That's the only reason why I don't think I'll do it, because I feel and then
I just did the one with Kate, and it was so, I want to win something.
Traitors. I love.
So
well
you would want to, challenge yourself. You would do it.
Yeah.
I think you would, except like me, you're going to say, you're a traitor, you're a traitor, you're a traitor. And then they're going to vote you out. And that's what happened. But I just can't keep it in. But I was right about two of them immediately. So I was like, all right, that's cool.
You suss a bitch out real fast, because you know what? You know how to play the game. You know what people are trying to do, manipulating and stuff.
Yeah, well, we know bullshit.
Facts. Like Aisha can talk the toilet shit, but we can smell the toilet shit.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
That's how you can tell us apart, let me tell you.
So, now tell me, you said you have a man.
Yes. So, I mean, can you believe it? Even after every single time I post on the social media about him, I put our engagement photo up, people still ask me, am I with
Frank?
You're engaged? Wait, Brandi, how do you not even know this right now?
Because I don't do social media. I don't pay people to do it for me. I don't look at anything.
Yeah, I could tell because I followed your ass and I tagged you in a few stories too, and I got zero response. I'm like, you know what? Cancelled.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry. I don't do it. Okay, Tish is fired. I'm kidding. I wouldn't fire Tish, but
Tish, you're gone.
But she gives me a pretty good deal on it. I'll go on and follow you. I don't know where my
no,
phone is.
we're definitely going out for a drink when I come there again. But nonetheless, so I met
You're engaged.
Yes. So I met Frank on the show. We pursued to talk throughout via text and stuff. And I thought this must be, now remember as well, I've been to New York for a second.
It wasn't the guy that you met on the show. This is who you're engaged to?
No. And thank God. No.
Okay.
No. So, I mean, I didn't know how the New York gays were. And you know what? If you are in New York and you are a gay, you know the vibes don't come for me. What happened was I came over to New York for the third time in my life, but I was coming here to stay to really get to know Frank. No cameras, no bullshit, no drama, no friends. And it was a shit show from the get-go. Like, we didn't have fights or arguments, but there was zero attraction, physically, emotionally, mentally,
wow,
whatever else. Nothing. And I'm like, we just got off of the show where you put your tongue 12 inches down my throat. Well, I think it was your tongue. And now you know what I mean? So I'm just like, make this make sense. So anyway, I spent about 2 weeks there, and then we just said, listen, we're not going to work as a couple. Let's just be friends. And I was so happy with that decision, and he was too. And then I went on Dirty Ass Grinder for the first time ever. Don't come for me.
I love it. Are you kidding? My best friends upstairs, we're on Grindr. Like, we just look like, 0.2 miles away. I hear you.
I know, and I love like scrolling through other people's profiles.
Right? And the pictures are so good on Grindr. Like, you don't get that shit on Hinge because I'm on Hinge, whatever.
A funny fact was, when these guys came up to the charter boat, it was a group of gays and one of my best lesbians. We're still friends today. And then I saw this initial guy called Steven, and I'm like, I turned to Natasha and then I said, this is the guy I really want. I was single. I said what I want to say. But then it turned out that Frank was there. So I wasn't really physically attracted. Sure, gorgeous smile. I mean, when he told me he was 40 years old, I was like, where are you 40? I don't see it. Facts. And so, yeah, that didn't work out. But anyway, I met Zachary on Grindr, and he had this beautiful doctor, because he's a doctor, and he's from NYU, studied at NYU.
Wow.
So I'm like, damn, okay. Well, my mom always said I'm going to do something fast. Yeah, that's obviously a bonus. But nonetheless, by the way, sorry for these alarms going off. Welcome to my life.
I lived in New York for 6 years, so I'm used to it.
Honestly, I don't even need alarms to wake up anymore. This is the bullshit that constantly wakes me up. So nonetheless, he came over for the first week. Then he invited me to go walk his dog, which in the beginning I was like, this is so ghetto. But then I was like, you know what? This is such a fresh face on how to meet someone, like back to the storybooks of romance and love and care. I just feel like, I feel Uchi and Gucci. So let me just pause here for this.
No, you're good. You're fine. We like it.
Thanks.
Gives us a little culture.
I know, a bit of a background noise, a bit of ambiance, you know?
Yeah, I'm in fucking Bastard where nothing happens.
So I met him, and then eventually, after 2 months, we asked each other out at the same time. We were drunk, and we were in the streets, and it was raining, and he asked me to kiss him. I was like, fuck no, this is way too soon. Then I laid lips on him, and I was like, damn.
Wait, so you did kiss him?
I did. Yeah. That night. I was like, you know what, this is too fast. I just didn't feel it with Frank. Maybe this isn't it. And then when I locked lips with him, like I felt the actual romance, the non-setup.
Like the butterflies and everything. Kissing is the most important thing to me. Like, if you're a good kisser, like, you're going to be good at everything, number one. But like, it's so about just vibing. You know what I mean? Like, like some people will dart their tongue in and you're just like, what the fuck? And it's like,
too aggressive, too fast. Like, let me start off with the lips and go make our way through.
Like, that's my fucking throat down there. Yeah. I know, but
don't test the waters, girl. I can take it. This throat's good. Don't try and test it. I promise you.
Girl, I can take it too, but I'd rather take it with a dick than a tongue.
There we go. We have experience in this. Don't try and test us. We got the degree. We good.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, when he met out with me, that's when I was like, you know what, besides this being such a great moment, I feel like I could possibly have a future with this guy. I never told him. But I mean, every night he'd finish work. I stayed at Frank at this time. So awkward. What a setup. Messy, but that's my life.
You know what? Yeah.
And we walked around the streets. We walked with the dog, Jameson. And eventually we came to a point, we asked each other out. And then a year passed. And last year, November, I took him back to South Africa to officially, physically meet my parents. He has met them. And then I climbed Table Mountain with him, and then I asked the question, would you be my husband? And he said,
you asked
yeah.
him? Oh my God.
I asked him.
That's so cute. And why, if you're going to fucking climb a mountain with someone, they're going to marry you. I would not, listen, I would say no to the mountain. I would not climb a mountain with anyone.
Bitch, I would have punched him if he said no. I would have pushed him
out
of
my
the
God.
mountain. There was a whole explanation.
I mean, that's good. It seems like you had the ball in your court, which when you lose that power, it fucking sucks. I just lost it yesterday, so I'm like, damn it, because I was in charge for a while with someone I'm fucking.
So you'd like to play dominance and not the submissive, right?
Just like you want the power. You know what I mean? Like you want to be like, I'm not available, or instead of like, come over.
Desperado, but really that's what you need. But you don't want to come across that way.
Exactly. Yeah. You're like, no, I'm really busy. I'm not doing fucking anything.
Nothing at all. Literally burning the toast while we're talking.
So you're engaged. When are you getting married? I want to come.
Oh, facts. So we are looking at a wedding venue for next year. Zachary initially wanted to do a upper state in New York, upstate, and I was like,
I love upstate.
I live too, but I'm like, fuck, if I'm going to be living here for the rest of my life, I don't want to stay in New York, get married in New York. Like, come on, give me a bit of a break. And I'm opting for destination wedding.
Oh, so I can't come. Sorry. Brian did that. He made me go to Mexico. It was hell.
Why? Really? Give me all the tea. What is that?
Well, I don't really remember a lot of it, and he has photos. Like, he's one of those people that, yeah. You know, I did Brandi. I did what I do.
Good for you.
He's been blackmailing me. When I rage text him, he sends me a photo of me on the dance floor, on the floor at his wedding. But no, destination weddings are expensive, but it kind of weeds out a lot of people. It would be less expensive, like for you guys, but like, because a lot of people won't go. Like, I'm not coming, obviously now, but you're like,
wait, after you just said you will come, you canceled in the same sentence?
You can't. Like, I would go to New York, but where are you thinking?
Look, there wasn't a specific date, so we're like, you know what? Well, not a specific date, a venue. And I said to him, if we're not going to decide on a venue because we're fighting like cats and dogs with this shit, let's plan the actual event of how many people we want, what type of drinks we want, you know, what type of stations we're looking at. You know, no, because I want to prepare these things fresh. Like I was a cheese stew.
You're the stew. Exactly. You're the stew.
Exactly.
You guys should do it on a yacht.
Get out of here.
Come on.
I was like, can you imagine Sandy officiating my wedding in the Mediterranean?
On a yacht. Yes, exactly. Well, not the Mediterranean. That's too far for me, but somewhere where everyone can kind of meet. Like maybe off of Miami, right?
So like everybody that is listening, my wedding is going to be planned according to how Brandi can fit her schedule. Otherwise, it's not happening at all.
Correct.
Perfect.
And I think that we should have like a cigar rolling station because we're going to be outside on a yacht. That's what I did at my wedding, but I got a divorce. So, but my husband was Cuban. So we had like Cuban cigars, and then we had a lot. Listen, I'm not a planner at all, but I hired the best planner and I did nothing. But it was amazing. I forgot what else we had. I don't know. I just know I changed my dress. I was fabulous.
Oh, honey, great. You deserve it. Like, that's what I want. On the wedding, I don't want to worry about any other bullshit, other outside influence. Like, example, if this person's fighting with that one, kill each other, but don't bring it to my wedding.
Yeah, no,
like, I don't want to see you, you know?
No.
So,
but if it's on a yacht, how many people could you actually have?
Well, it depends on the yacht capacity and size. Like, if you're looking at a 50-meter, you can bring, up until how many life jackets there are on the yacht, and it's
Oh,
legally
that's so
registered
stupid.
for.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, nonetheless, like, I think that would be a ceremony vibe if that was the case, and then I'd be shaking
Oh,
my ass somewhere on the shore side, you know?
smart.
I
Yes.
know, I
I
know.
love
The bit of
this.
intelligence I had just disappeared right now with this conversation.
No, but Nadine, just like I love Nadine, by the way. She's your
Listen,
I
don't even
love,
get me
love.
started with that one.
I love
Nadine,
her.
I tell her every single day, if I make it one day on like big screen TV, like I do think Bravo's big screen, but I mean big screen TV, I already practiced my speech to say thank you to this woman for changing my entire life. Like, she is such a sweetheart. Always Gucci on the coochie.
I'm sure she could hook up a yacht for you.
I know, so I better keep her real close for something
Yeah.
coming that up.
She
Yeah.
might need to be your like maid of honor.
I don't mind that at all. She's always styling. She's always looking good. She's such a vibe. You know what? This is so weird to say, but I've said it many times, and that's not disrespectful to either party. But if you ever put photos side to side of her, Nadine and Lisa Rinna, have you ever tried that?
No, but I mean, I don't see. Listen, I don't see it. I love Lisa Rinna. I love Nadine, but
You don't?
I feel like she does look like someone. I'm usually really good at this. She reminds me of someone, but I cannot figure out. I think it's Lake Bell a little bit. I don't know if you know who that is. But
Are we talking back in the 50s or the the 40s? Because they're definitely not, Brandi.
She's on TV now. No, girl. No, she's an actress, but I don't think she's super well known. I just I happen to know who she is. I don't see it, but I think they're both gorgeous.
I think, you definitely meeting and, being around Lisa and stuff, I think you got more insight. But from an outside perspective, I'm like, listen, I know Nadine so well. You guys even laugh the same. You guys sometimes even look the same. I'm shook. So I have my own personal Lisa Rinna running away. Yeah. Everybody says I'm crazy. I'm just like, I don't know how you cannot think it's crazy.
I just don't see it. I really don't. But I'm having dinner with her on Thursday, so I will do I'll take a picture of Nadine and I'll put it next to her face and see what happens.
Honestly, I'm gonna honestly send you like a side-by-side comparison, and then you make the judge. Yeah.
Ryan, send him my number. Ryan's sending you my number. Is it to go to him? But not PR. No offense to PR.
No, actually, you guys came straight through to me. I prefer it to come straight through to me because I control
I don't even have a publicist because I fight with them all. And I've had them over the years, but listen, if I need to get some press, I just go on Twitter.
I haven't dipped my toe into the Twitter scene yet.
Don't do it. It's ground zero for hate. Like, I just go on and I drop bombs and then I turn it off. I do not even react. And then the girl that does my social media is like, what the fuck? Like,
you
why?
Just do.
Right.
Like,
she's
I'm booked out thanks to you.
Yes. She's like, I've had it very calm for so long. There was no hate. And now what did you do? I'm like, I had to tell the truth. I had to speak. So,
you know what? I honestly, I don't get a lot of the hate, but you know what is the weirdest thing to me? Which, you can look at your algorithm and your Instagram following. I've never really been into that, Brandi. Like, I've never really have. And people are telling me this is what you should do. So I'm like, okay, let me start doing it.
It's so annoying.
Boring. So annoying.
I can't do it.
I hate it. I hate it.
No, they're like, you don't have you're not engagement. I'm like, because I don't want to be. Like, Tish is like, she does it part-time. Like, she does a few hours a day. So I'm not doing it because
do you feel the exact same? Like, you could spend hours in front of the camera. You could spend hours doing what you do and people following you. That's not the problem. That's not the question.
Yeah.
But doing these weird, like, TikTok dances and get this new BB cream that you don't even use your fucking self, I'm like, okay, sure.
I don't see you doing that. I feel like you're too, like, fabulous to do that. Like, I don't know why. Like, there's something very regal about you. Even though, like, you speak like I do. But I can't see you doing, like, a TikTok dance. I just don't see it for you. Yeah, stay away from that.
That's ultimately the goal. Like, oh my God, I went back to the archives. And I'm talking when I was 18, back in South Africa. I made it into the People magazine centerfold of South Africa. Now, I go back and pick this up. I'm like, how the hell did you change from that person to who you are today?
You should post that. I actually want to see that.
Oh my gosh, it is the utmost ghetto. I had that Adam Levine, like, hair coming down in the face, like feeling my goth vibes. I was not even goth, girl. I don't even know how to be goth. I'm dark spirited, but not dark natured. Like, it's not gonna happen.
No.
You know? So nonetheless,
post it. I need to see it. I'm going to post my Sheena Easton hairdo. I got a permanent when I was young because I wanted to be Sheena Easton, and I slicked the sides back. And it's like my favorite picture. If you post yours, I'll post mine. It's
I will
so wrong in every way.
I will message you ahead of time because clearly you're not on social media, and we can post ours at the exact same time.
Like you have, like my friends, even Kate will DM me, and my friend will take a screenshot of it and send it to me. I'm like, bitch, you have my phone number. We talk all the time. Just text me. Why? If you have my number, why are you DMing me? If you know me, just text me. Don't DM me.
If you don't know me
by now.
I absolutely love that.
We're going to our drag show on Friday night.
You're going to see a drag show, and listen, are you definitely standing behind most of these drag bands going on? It is absolutely tragic.
In Florida. So my friend is from Florida. My best friend, she's here right now. She's trans. Well, she's kind of trans. She was transitioning, and then she got cancer. So there was, it's horrible. But we were just talking about it. I picked her up at the airport, and which I don't pick up anyone at the airport. Like, I'll send a car. And we did get lost. We were in the car for like 5 hours. I don't drive at night. I don't like it. Yeah. I mean, in my area, I will, but at the airport, no.
I hate the airport with a passion. I absolutely can't stand it.
It was not, poor Mark. She was having an issue, but I cannot, like, Floridians are fucking crazy. What is happening? These people are nuts. Like, this is how people make a living. Oh my God, I need that so bad. I'm so like, I will go to Florida and sit and they're going to do a walk.
What, in Florida?
Yeah. They're going to do like a, what do you call it? A protest walk. So I'm going to go. I don't know when it is, but Mark's on top of it. So I just
Wait, are you friends with Jill Zarian?
Yeah. I love Jill.
Well, she's in Florida now, and she's been dying for us to go down there. So I'm like, if it's something like that, we should definitely make an event of it. Like, I need to support it. You know, when people say, listen, why aren't you supporting the gay? I'm gay. I proudly am open about it. I will commend pronouns. I commend status.
The pronouns are hard with me. I mean, I'm still working on that.
It's tough.
It's, but I'm trying. That's all that matters. If I get it wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm trying.
But that's the biggest thing I've learned. Because I grew up in South Africa. We don't learn about pronouns besides the ones that were always established.
Very new.
Very. So I feel so bad because, I'm in the public eye, and I'm scared I say the wrong thing to the wrong person that comes up. So I started adapting the rule now where I'm like, hi, what is your name and what are your pronouns? And then I start like getting to that. But still, after a few drinks, I will let it slip all the time.
Well, I just said he's upstairs, and then I said she's doing this. Like, it's hard, because I've known her for 10 years as a gay man, like for most of it. And, always knew that she wanted to be a girl, but then she's, it's a lot for me. And so,
she can only handle so much, guys. She can only handle so much.
Listen, I'm doing the best I can. That's all I can do. And this is my best friend. If I can't get it straight with my best friend, sorry. But
okay, well,
anyway.
You're already screwed up. You can't be using straight with your best friend in the same sentence.
Right,
Come on,
that's
Brandi.
true. We're all crooked in this house. There's nothing straight about us here. This is a very crooked house.
Listen, I pretend to have it together, but it's everything but together. So
I don't know. I think you have it together.
Thanks, hon. Like, as I was going back on the goals, I mean, the ultimate goals for me is now that I feel, because I never believed in myself as someone to be on TV or stuff like that. Of course, everybody has a bit of a dream to do that. I never thought about following. I never thought about, when I started off, I had 435 followers. That was enough for me then. And then building this up. Yeah, and people motivating you and saying, congratulations, you make me happy, you make me laugh, and I'm like, fuck, I have an opportunity.
You make people smile.
But that's what I want to do all the time. So I said, you know what? Come on, if I need to go on another Below Deck season, I'm going. Obviously I can't spill any beans of what's happening.
Right.
But if I'm going to go, I'm going to go. Do I want to branch out?
The show needs you back,
other...
honestly. The show needs you back. I can't even, right now, the people on there. I don't even know. I only liked Camille. And I think...
Oh, did you watch season 10?
Oh, watch everything, girl. Yes.
Oh, work.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, she was she started her OnlyFans right now, which I really hope goes well for her and her music career at the same time. So
wow, I know nothing about anything. I don't read anything. I didn't know you were engaged. Yeah.
I'm here to fill you in. This is our weekly fill in. Yeah. Yeah. And now I'm just letting you know.
Mark is like, you didn't know this or that. I'm like, I live a very ignorant life in Calabasas. I didn't know. Camille's a singer?
Yeah, she actually she was on American Idol's prior to being on Below Deck. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. These are some ambitious hoes. I like it.
I'm like, you'll be striving outside there, and I'll be doing nothing up until this point, but now watch me.
Girl, yeah, you need to go. You need to experience a competition show. I think. I mean, not singing, but but something. It's so fun. Honestly, it really is. And then you get to go to Australia and the hot men, but you're engaged.
I can still enjoy.
But would you feel? How long is Below Deck? Because you'd have to leave your man.
So when we did get engaged initially, wait, it's the other way around. So when we met each other, it was in October. We started going out in November. We've been dating. And then, oh shit, am I about to spill the beans here? No, I just nearly let everything slip out my effing mouth. Anyway, so, if I have to go back onto the show, it is about 6 weeks of consistent filming. And, a day between to get there and a day to come back. But Zachary and I, which I really do enjoy, I cannot stand someone hanging on my shoulder or wanting to hold my hand the entire time.
No, exactly.
I need my own shit. And Zachary is like that. He is so independent within our relationship.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that.
Even at parties, girl, we would come over to your house and we would split. He would go that side, I would go this side, and then we'd come back at the end of the night and say, girl, I got the tea, and spill it. That's how we are.
I love that. See, you have to have your own, you have to be an individual you have to be a me before a we. And I feel like that is, I wrote about this in my books, but I feel like you really, when you're so codependent, it's going to blow up at a point, and you're going to lose who you are. You're not you're going to be like, wait, what the fuck? Why am I doing this? Why? I don't know. But Ryan just told me we have to wrap it up, unfortunately. So that sucks.
But you've got to be a wampa. My God.
I have another, not a stupid podcast. I have another stupid podcast.
So this one was the first stupid one, and you got another one.
All of them were stupid. Let's be clear. No, I have to do another one with some housewife. And of course I didn't look anything up. That's just me.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I love you, and I think that we should be friends, and I really want to help you plan your wedding, and I would really like if you do whatever I say.
Exactly. I don't think I had any choice going into this arrangement.
I'm the chief stew in this. I'm your chief stew. No, I'm actually not.
I'm the chief stew now, bitch.
Girl. No, honestly, I like bossy people. I really do. I don't, only my housekeeper and Kim Richards scare me. Those are the only two people that I'm afraid of.
That's it.
And they're the boss of me. Oh, my spray tanner's a little bit. Yeah. Military-esque.
Has to be more. I know.
No, I mean, I'm the boss of everyone, but those people are I'm like, whatever, I'll do whatever you say.
You have the control of how I look. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I definitely think when I come through to LA, I'll come make a turn. Let's link up, let's chat a bit, and I'll reach you through some texts.
Yes, I would love that. And I know you're going to be on Below Deck again because you almost spilled the beans. And I think that it's going to be great. I know. And don't worry, you won't get in trouble because we'll probably take this out. But no, we're not taking it out. I'm lying. Bye, babe.
Thanks for listening to Brandi Glanville Unfiltered. Download new episodes every week. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And be sure to leave us a rating and review. And while you're at it, check out some of the other great shows available on Straw Hut Media.